Old man here, and we have a tall pine tree to take down. That story is coming right up. There she is, ladies and gentlemen. We are back at my neighbor's yard that was putting in the in-ground pool, and you can see it is right here. It is getting input all the way around from the gravel and the backhoe and everything. And my neighbor's worried about the pine tree at some point failing. And with this pool here, he wants to avoid that. Plus, he's got all these pine cones that are gonna eventually fall, and some of them may fall into the pool. Not very big. It's about 14 to 16 inches in diameter. I'll see if my little Echo will handle that, but we were gonna try to drop it over that way, but he's got his well pump over there and another pump. And then we got to looking at it. It's already leaning this way if you look straight up, but we're gonna drop it straight back. Oh, he did him a solid. Check this out. So this was that root that was sitting in the ground. I tried to get at it with the stump grinder, but he just tore it all up. That's fantastic. It probably took him, what, 2 minutes, you think? Yeah. Maybe 2 minutes? That's awesome. It's probably 80 feet high, maybe? See, 20, 40, 60, 80. Yeah, 80 feet. Whew. First order of business, because this is going to take a while based on my novice experience at throwing rope up a tree. And that is to get the pull line way to that branch up there. I'm guessing that's probably 65 feet, maybe 60 feet. I should be able to get it up there, but it might take a while, and I'll probably end up with some calluses on my finger. Well, I got the line up on the branch that I wanted. It's about halfway in the branch, but I just need to get it against the trunk, and I got it on my third try. That's amazing. Whew. Just be prepared to get out of the way. That saw is right at the edge, so in case I need a backup. That's what I'm talking about. Doesn't get too much better than that. No. All right, that worked out quite nicely. Let's check out the anatomy of a cut. My face cut was very good. I was a little short at first, but then I was able to come back and correct. It's nice and clean here. My back cut was really nice. Look at that, 2 inches all the way across. Fibers holding it up pretty good. And then I kept it straight, and it just flipped over, and then this is the result, right where I needed it to land. So absolutely perfect. Check it out. You can see this tree's really dead, and I don't think we're going to need to put a rope on to it, because even if it falls like towards the house, which it's not going to do, but if it does, it's going to fall short of it. So we're going to aim it right over here to about where the stump is right here, between that stump and over in this area here. That is the plan. And I'm just going to put my face cut in it and then start cutting the back. And we'll see how that goes.
That's what I call falling trees.
That works.
It works. All right.
Very nice. Whew. All right, the anatomy of a cut. Front face went well. Pretty good on the getting it even. The hinge was really nice, another 1.5 inches. Got some good fibers here. And then the back cut came down at a little bit of an angle, but enough to leave the ledge here. And then it just fell exactly where we wanted it to. So my neighbor's got a couple of days of work here into next week, and I'm going to cut this down for him so we can get it ready to stump grind, and then we'll call it a day. It's day 2 here, a little bit nippy today, but my partner in crime, my neighbor, did me a big favor. He cut this entire tree up, and I just have to cut it into maybe some smaller logs. He even did them down there into about 16-inch pieces. This is fantastic. It's going to save me so much time. We ran out of daylight yesterday, and I'm not starting until the early afternoon today, because today was opening season for hunting with the rifle. So I was hunting this morning, no luck. Did see a deer up on the hill, but that was about it. It was a very dull morning. Anywho, we're gonna finish this one up and call it a day, and then get ready for the next one.
gotta tell me what way you're going.
Much easier, huh?
Yeah, here. Yep. Take a picture of these.
We just got finished, and it took about 4 hours today, maybe 5, I don't know, but had some help. It worked out great, very smooth. I'm not exhausted, tired, but not exhausted like I was when we took the 3 trees down prior. But check it out again. Tree came down right where that stump is down there. Boom, landed exactly where we wanted it to. Took down another tree. With that, we are done. We're gonna wrap it up, go home and get some well-deserved rest, and then we'll get ready for the next tree job. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, peace out.